Thought I would go live right now because I just got TikToked by Amy. TikTok. So I signed on early for you. Even though I'm really not ready. It's on. Pigs are flying indeed. What's up, Juan? Balls. Captain George, I'm wearing your shirt tonight. Doreen. Kayla. The person, they want to say Kayla, but Kayla is how it's really said. All apologies. Rachel, Jenny. BKJ. On Time Tuesday. Don't get used to it, Rachel. I have a feeling this might come, and it might not come around again. Nell 67. What's up, Nell? Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. Trying. Never worked with that guy before. I love Ross. Ross is like the sweetest man. One more day tomorrow. Yeah, that's sun. That's sun, Rachel. I mean, I got it highlighted, but not that much. I was putting sun in it, and then I squeezed lemon in it, and then whatever happened. You know, just magic. I can't, Captain George. That's on Jay's end, the phones. Ohio? No. All right. I know I like her a long time done. What's up, James? Having a beer? All right. Power slave. Yes, that is a cock on my hat. Safety man Mike. It says cocky. Get it? Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate that. He doesn't get a lot of things, you know? He doesn't necessarily, I'll throw a line out there and that I think Corey would have gone nuts over and had a lot of it. And Ross will just go, oh, yeah? And then move on to something else. That's fine. I mean, there's quite an age gap there. I love him. He's a sweet man. Thanks, Anthony. I think the hat was a gift. Melissa, best friend Russ's wife, gave it to me. She's good with the hats, man. Most of my favorite hats came from her. She knows what she's doing. It is a colorful cock, isn't it? The back end of it's black, and then as you get to the top or tip, it gets pinker and redder. Oh, Anthony. Dude, I used to fucking subsist on shower beers and Doritos. I love shower beers. Thanks, George. George broke his elbow. That's an injury you don't hear that much. You broke an elbow in a car accident. We're happy you're okay, but I don't know how you cast a line with a broken elbow. Hi, Laura. Laura's actually in the chat in the morning on the boss. I can't respond, though. I'm so busy. She texts in. The app is free if you want to grab the boss app and listen tomorrow if you want. That's my last day on the morning show. Just go to the Play Store or whatever. Just search for 1071 The Boss. It should pop up. It's not like a iHeart app where there's a bunch of different shit you got to fucking search. No, you just download the app, open it, And then there's a play button. You hit play and the station starts. It's very easy. I'd like to get an app for this. Apps are so expensive to do it right, though. It's like 6 figures. Anyone got an app guy? Mego, where is he on Thursday? Is that an Orlando show or is that a... Where else is he playing in Florida? Nipples? Fort Myers? I don't know. Tyrar, what's up? Thank you, Rachel. My, what a fancy cock you've had. I've never heard that before. I've heard, is that all? I've heard, I've heard, but you're so tall. I could probably think of some more. I don't know if I actually heard them, but. What's up, Calamity? I've never broken a bone. Has anyone else never, ever broken a bone? I sprained my arm once. Remember this on the swing set? You had the basket, right, with one seat on each side. We used to sit on the back of one of the sides, and the other side, you'd stand on it, and the guy would get it going really high, and then you'd jump off the fucking back. I landed right on my ass, and I put my elbows down to break my fall, and this elbow went, yeah. But that's the only thing I've ever done. Well, I tore my ACLs, but I've never broken a bone. Juan, 6 to 10 tomorrow. No, Jay's coming. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. He's on the way. Kayla, you know what? I'm going to text Corey right now to remind him that you sent him a DM. Okay? Okay. Done. He'll look. He'll see it. Don't worry. Cool balls. Thanks.
Hello. Hello, y'all.
What's up, Michael Ruiz? Michael, you listen to the other show. Again, it's just, I'm on at night every day, but one more day in the morning. You can listen to that by downloading the 1071 The Boss app.
You sound good on there, by the way. I'm not stroking your cock or anything, but you really do.
He's on. That's literally the 5th word you spoke was cock.
I'm just saying, and what did I text you? I've texted you a few times, like,
yeah, but hey, I can't respond when you're texting me when I'm on the air and stuff, and then I'm driving home. So no. What I'm saying, he's even late yesterday. I'm just saying, even when you can read it, what have I said to you? You sound like you should be there in the mornings. Well, we did do a morning show in New York. Thank you for that, but we did do a morning show in New York, so that's not all that surprising, is it?
No,
we all
I know,
sound like
but
we should be on the morning show somewhere.
You should be there. It should be like.
Well, no, I mean, it was Robbie. Robbie is awesome. I mean, there's
No, he's a great.
If there was someone shitty on in the morning, that'd be one story.
But what I think you should do is, if given the opportunity, is let's say an afternoon or a night, make it as a morning show type of format.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean.
Because it's that's what people want, man.
Take advantage of opportunities when they arise, and then you never know what's going to happen.
Absolutely.
It's the saying no to stuff that fucks you up. But I'm not saying Jim Carrey and yes man. I'm not saying say yes to everything because that's stupid. But I've killed myself with a lot of no's in my past. Oh, what could have been. You know what I want to see? When you die, I hope there's an option. Doesn't say anything about it in the Bible, but I hope there's something when you get up there. You can see all the times in your life when you came to a fork in the road and you went that way. I hope there's a thing where you can see what would have happened if you went that way.
Well, I think it's
like on Let's Make a Deal, if you pick the wrong curtain or the box. Oh God! Well, that's for fun. Let's see what's behind the one you didn't pick.
But would you really want to know that? Would you really want to know that when you're? Because
you don't care. At that point, you're dead and you're happy. You're with Jesus, and that's all that matters. So you really don't care. But I think it'd be fun. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe you wouldn't even care. Maybe because that's what they say. Like, The minute you die, this doesn't matter. You're not yearning to be back on earth once you're in heaven.
Yeah. I mean, that's something you would have to ask God when you got up there. You'd be like, hey, God, just show me those forks.
Yeah.
And see.
Well, that's the best part of shows like Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
You want to see oh, fuck, you picked the wrong case, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the funnest part. And Jesus could say that to me. You went the wrong way, you dumb bitch.
Do you feel like, still living, if you could look back on life, do you feel like you've taken wrong forks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you have. It didn't.
Absolutely.
Brought you to.
But here's the only way that I agree with you is God already knew everything you were going to do.
Right.
Right. And so just because it failed, was it wrong? No.
No, not at all.
Because you learned from that to get you to the next thing. So, all right, I'm going to take back my answer and change it. No, I don't think I've ever made the wrong decision.
No, not at all.
Because what else can you do? You can't live with regret.
Regrets.
You know?
Yeah.
No regrets, man. Really? Not even one? Such a great delivery of that line. And we were the Millers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
When
yeah,
they're sitting
yeah,
in the RV, he's got regrets.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, can't live life with regret, man. Not even one?
No, yeah, man, I'm trying to look. I mean, yeah, like, should have never taken the job in New York. Nah, that was like, no.
Really? What else would you have done? What were you doing when you took the job in New York?
I was doing.
You can't say no to a job in New York on a morning show.
Well, when I was offered the job, it was like, I know it's not a lot of money, but we'll get you a car. We'll get you this.
No, nobody said you were getting a car.
Bro, I remember where I was when Mike Kaplan called me. I was in right in Lavallette, almost in the seaside on Route 35. And he called me. He goes, hey, we want you to come in. It's going to be this amount of money, but what we're going to do is to supplement you. My wife, I could picture exactly where I was. We're going to get you a car. Like get you a car. You could drive for a couple months, and that'll help you supplement. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. I'll do it.
God almighty.
Hey, Tracy was right next to me.
I wish I would have known that. I'd have laughed right in his face for you. Yeah. There's no way that happened. He was kicking and screaming, even hire a producer. He didn't even want me to hire a producer.
That's what he told me. I mean, I don't, again.
Well, whatever. Again,
anyway.
Let's not be like Lot's wife.
Lot's wife?
And Lot's wife. She's the one who looked back and turned into a pillar of salt.
Yes. God
doesn't want you looking back. He wants you looking forward.
You're right.
Don't yearn for what you had. Look forward with hope to what he has in store for you.
Listen. I would have never met you and Corey. And life would have been just a boring fucking, Yeah.
And look, all you guys in the mafia, you're all now friends and know each other and hang out. Captain George says he has a shitty boat for you, Jay.
It'll be better than what I got. Oh, fuck. Do you see how much it's raining outside? I might need that today, dude. It's fucking awful right now.
It's not really raining that much here. I'm not that far from you.
Maybe it slowed down when I was driving it. I was caught in it. It's awful.
What's up, Coyote? What up? Yeah, Jay had a free link out for today, and I took it down. I'm like, don't be giving people who don't know what the show is a free link to today without Corey. I don't want them to think that this is the show.
I didn't even think about it. I'll be honest with you. You're right.
Sucks.
I didn't think about it. You're right. That is one of the right decisions you did, was take the... Because I just was like, I do one a week. Wasn't sure what the week was going to look like. I wanted to put it up.
Hey, let's get... Archie, do you want to do tomorrow with us? From Not These Two Fucking Guys podcast?
Yeah, awesome.
He DM'd me last week and said, hey, next time you need somebody, let me know. I didn't really care. I mean, we do fine. And I enjoy doing the shows with just you and I. But
I also, you know what? I really was excited to try to get Covino on, like your old partner from back in 92.3.
But it doesn't matter to me. But I just saw Not These Two Fucking Guys, and that reminded me of Archie. So, Archie, if you're available tomorrow, why don't you do it? See if he responds or not.
So now that you're only doing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Who's taking the end of the week? Robbie's back?
Robbie's back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
him, George. We're not doing that.
Where do you see yourself?
Where do you see yourself in 10 years, Jay? In a coffin? All right.
That would be awesome, broski.
Yeah,
All right,
hook up with Jay then. He'll send you the link and all that stuff.
Hey, wait, I'm going to put my, here's my, this is my personal number, right? It's whatever. I don't care. Text me there and I'll get all the information. And I'll send you a link to the studio for tomorrow. There it is right there. So you see it.
And what are you asking me? Can I 1v1 Corey in initials game? What do you mean? He's not here.
Go up against Corey?
You mean you want to call tonight and play someone? Thursday, we'll be back to mornings. Yeah, Power Slave. You got to fly at 7 again? Or are we good? I want to go.
No, we can go a little later.
A little later.
Yeah.
Since we're getting a late start here, just sort of.
Yesterday, she just had to leave at 7, so, but she's not going anywhere tonight.
How did she shoot?
Tracy, how did you shoot yesterday? She lost by 1 point.
Oh, should have had more cleavage.
Should have showed more nipple.
Yeah, I didn't say that. More top tit.
The nip slip. Yeah, that's
When
it.
she leans over to hit a shot, boobies probably drag.
Oh, yeah. No.
She can hold the cube. She can hold the stick with her boobies.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Without a doubt. And they're how many cc's are those? Yeah. 350 cc's.
See, I don't like them too big, but those aren't too big. Those are just about right. Any bigger though, it'd be like, okay, that's obnoxious.
And they're not the you know the tits that are fake that literally look like somebody just popped balls on them?
Yeah, those
These
are
feel
obnoxious.
real. Like you would never know.
And don't ever let her do her top lip. The injections to give her like the platypus
Wait
look.
a minute. She was getting her lips done.
No. Show her a picture of Courtney Cox and Jennifer Aniston. Does she
Kane
want to
said
look
no
like
lip
that?
injections.
Fuck no. No. I won't allow it. Tell her there's no way I'll fuck her then.
Kane said he will never fuck you if you get your lip done again.
It's off the table.
It's off the table. No Kane cock. And my son.
Well, your son heard you say that. That's
Yes.
great. Daddy, what? Are you getting a divorce?
Yeah, we're gonna have a background song
Father
on my
of the
son.
year.
What's up,
Lip
Ricardo?
flip, is that what they call it, Taurine?
Yeah.
It's not bad. Okay.
I
It
think
is on
lips-
Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox and
No, but
Lisa
listen.
Rinna and any number of other women.
Well, Lisa Rinna, that's
because
horrible.
it ends up looking flat, and they can't even like
Leah
Remini
Yeah.
got it, and you couldn't even see her teeth anymore. It was so big, and she talked funny on People Puzzler. If you ever watched that game, that's the worst game show on television. But it's on the same time as she's on another channel.
Yeah.
King of Queens is on, and she got rid of some of that too because it just was too much. It doesn't make you look younger. It makes you look like you're trying to look younger.
But what if the girl has like really small lips, like really like?
I don't necessarily mean. I'm talking about the stuff they get on top of their lip because women, especially smokers, they get these wrinkles.
Oh,
these
yeah.
lines,
Okay, I know what you're saying.
And so
Yeah.
they try to smooth out their upper lip.
Oh, no, she
and then
gets
it
them-
ends up being like if you want to plump them a little bit, that's
That's what she
fine,
does. She
but-
plumps it.
But but you don't want to go Lisa Rinna with that
No,
either.
no. She does. Tracy, how much do you get in your lip?
That doesn't matter. I have CCs. I don't know how many CCs. What
No, not cc's, but she gets like a half a vial of the Botox, and it
that
just
doesn't
a little
help. No,
I don't
but
even
just
know what the fuck it means.
Don't Botox the upper lip. That's what I'm saying. I
Don't
want,
Botox the upper lip.
You gotta be able to fucking express yourself. What's she gonna be?
Yeah, no, I know it's worn
If you
off.
can't curl your upper lip around the cock, then what good is it?
Ask the
You're
ladies
gonna
what
have
a
all these
natural.
gaps on each side.
Ask the ladies what a natural lip plumper is.
Vacuum cleaner.
Or just a good session of good old
Okay,
fellatio. Well,
Laura. Nobody can see those wrinkles. You're gonna hate it even worse if you think you're getting rid of the wrinkles and then all of a sudden you can't move your upper lip.
I mean, was it you that told me? I'm trying to think. Was it you? You got Botox, right? Didn't you?
In the forehead, yeah. I never really needed it, but I got it anyway, like 2 or 3 times. And the last time I got it, I'll never get it again. It didn't really do anything. Couldn't really tell. But the last time they fucked up, and this eyelid was droopy for like fucking, I don't know, a week after, and I had to go back, and they like,
what do you
put
mean?
it in the wrong spot. They had to put it in
really?
a different spot, yeah.
But like right here, like you mean like when you do that, you get the wrinkles up here? I mean,
That doesn't matter. You don't do that very often.
But I'm just saying that's a natural...
If you at rest have a lot of wrinkles, if they're deep, then sure.
Sure, right.
But I mean, look.
You don't have any? No, not at all.
That's a hat line right there. Like,
yeah.
I mean, even when there's not
I mean,
much there.
everybody has that when they do that,
I don't
right?
need it.
I don't know.
Yeah, Don, there's like a shelf on the top. You can put tchotchkes on there and stuff. Flower pot. A couple books.
Oh, Tracy's in the mafia. Hi, Tracy. Slut. Kane has really nice skin, Laura Cake said. Yeah, you do. I mean, for somebody who likes the sun so much.
You see that? You're just believing what they're telling you. The sun isn't bad. You know who's 60 years old and looks fucking amazing? That surfer. What the fuck is his name? And he's a sun worshiper.
Oh, yeah. What's his name?
He's never had an issue. He's never had cancer. He stares at the sun every morning. Like he knows, he understands the benefits of the sun and vitamin D.
But then you see some of those women who are tanning literally every day and they look like they have a leather face.
But that's a little overboard. I don't never go overboard. I haven't been to the beach. Well, I tried yesterday and today, but I left because it was too hot. But I haven't gotten a good sun session in over a week, where I get like 3 hours of just sitting in there. I mean, and I feel the difference too. I feel really run down because of it. But whatever.
Oh, because of the vitamin D, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the D. It's been just as hot here lately,
Oh, it's fucking
George,
disgusting.
because it's been just as humid. All right. Hi, Kirsten. I said the sun is good for you.
Kirby Bar said, I need a good vitamin D session. I bet you do.
All right, let's try to do
Liverpool.
the actual show without being dirty.
Liverpool. Who's that? Liverpool. That's a new name, right? Liverpool 67890. Hey, Liverpool.
Who?
Liverpool 67890. So excited for the show, guys. All right.
Welcome, Liverpool.
All right.
Yesterday was worse, Rachel, at the beach because there was zero breeze. Today there was Drew breeze, but that's about it. But I was like, I get restless sometimes. All right,
Ready to go?
let's go.
And go.
And we're back!
Indeed, night show, Kane and
Yes.
Corey show. How the hell are you? My name's Kane. That's Jay. And Corey's off. I think he's going to be off all week. Just so you know, get that out of the way right now.
Is he?
I talked
thought
to
he
him
was
today.
back-
He's on his way. He's packing tonight. He got shit to do for tomorrow. He's got to go to Florida tomorrow
Okay.
for a couple shows. He said he might try to pop in on Friday,
Oh, cool. All right, good.
Friday morning.
All right, perfect.
Might have a guest host for tomorrow night. Archie from Not These Two Fucking Guys podcast
Archie.
volunteered. Goes, hey man, if you ever need a guy, where you go? Grab a bat. You're up.
Do you
That's
feel,
tomorrow.
Can I ask you a question? Do you feel like doing the night show, you want to be like extra dirty? I feel like doing these night shows, I need to be extra dirty.
I can't even imagine what extra dirty for you.
No,
would
I
be.
feel like
You're dirty enough in the morning.
No, I know. I'm just a dirty person, but like I feel like
I would rather you. I don't get any dirtier. We're at the pinnacle of dirty. This is about as dirty as I want to get. Okay, no more dirty.
No, but I feel like
no more dirty.
No, but after, like, when you do an after dark show, what do you expect? You expect like sex, drugs, rock and roll to like the nth degree, right?
No, that comes out when you drink, and you don't drink. I'm a teetotaler.
No, but I'm just fucking.
That explains why you kind of want to suck cock.
Wow.
I just don't understand people who don't drink. I don't understand people who don't want to just pop every now and again. Now, I'm not counting people who've had a problem with it and they're recovering alcoholics. That's one thing. But for a guy to not enjoy a buzz with his bros, to not want to get drunk and feel the magic of a Rob Roy.
So here's the issue.
I've never had a Rob Roy. It's an old
What
man
the fuck is
drink.
a Rob Roy?
It's an old sounding drink. That's why I use it.
Rob, I feel like there is a drink named
It's
that,
vermouth. What is it? Vermouth and whiskey?
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
But yeah, I only know about the Rob Roy from King of Queens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but
Arthur used to drink him.
The reason I don't drink, here's the reason. I'm going to put it in a nutshell. I've worked at clubs from the time I was 19, always the last one to leave, always a target, never wanted to get pulled over or in trouble. So I never really drank like that. Like I drank occasionally.
That's not an excuse.
Well, like
I've worked at many bars and gotten hammered and drove home. Now, that's my issue. But you were too responsible at too young of an age. You didn't sow your oats. You didn't live.
Even when I came to see
unless you're doing cocaine off a toilet lid in the village, you ain't living.
But like that one time Tracy and I came to see Russ's band at Butch Cole's. You're like, have a drink. I was like, nah, man, no. You fucking pussy. You're a piece of...
I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to talk to people that don't drink. Outside of the bar. It's weird. I'm like, why are you here then? Because part of the whole drinking thing, the, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But like, you have shots with your buddies. You get the guy gets the next round and this, that, and the other. And it's weird. You know the guy, when you got like three guys who are drunk and one guy who's not, you know he's not drunk. And so nobody can really relax because you're worried about what you're going to say. At least in my friend group. I've never had a friend who fit in while sober.
Don't you need
I'm speaking for myself.
But you need that one guy who's going to tell you what you did because you probably won't remember it the next day.
It's the culture of drinking. That's
like you wake up in a bed, fucking asshole hurts. You need to have a guy to tell you, like, yeah, dude. You want
See, you're like you're believing prison stories. That doesn't happen. You just don't. You don't get so drunk you get randomly raped, Jay. That has never once happened to me. And I've had 2-day blackouts. Not once have I ever had to walk home and ride the subway home with a bleeding asshole.
No, and I'm not saying it had to be with a guy. What if you were with a girl who likes a little ass play? No,
like, that's never.
And you don't
happened.
remember it because you're fucking hammered beyond belief.
That's probably why you don't drink. Is you want that to happen? You know, probably you will become the rapist if that happened. Yeah, that's it right there. Your anger issues will come out. No, okay, if that's your reason for not drinking, I'm okay with it.
But
if you're aware that you're a violent drunk and you'll be super angry, then good for you for not drinking.
I don't know if I'm a violent drunk. All I know is that I would probably just start knocking people out because like people are stupid.
That's the definition
people
of
are
violent.
Dumb. Like
yeah, you shouldn't drink.
Yeah, no.
I take it back. Good Lord. Mafia, what was I thinking? Wow.
I mean, Liverpool, it doesn't lead to ass play. I was talking about him with a woman. Like, what if he wakes up and he's like, Jay, what happened last night? And because I was the sober one, oh, yeah, you went home with Rhonda, and she was, she was talking about how she wanted to, like...
That's so stupid. That's never happened for me. God. First of all, I don't hang out with sober people, and none of us would know what happened that night. Dude, what do you remember? What happens is you discuss the night with your friends the next day. That's the fun, right? You go have a day drink and continue the session. But together, with each person's information, you begin to piece together the night to figure out exactly what happened. Because I remember some of it, and he remembers a different part of it, and that guy remembers more of it. See? That's part of the fun. So
you don't want one guy that remembers the whole puzzle.
Fuck no.
Okay.
No, you gotta be in the same fucking boat. You can't have one guy with all that information, armed with all that information that he can turn on you and hold over your head at any given moment. No, fuck no. Nobody gets the keys to the mint.
All right, touche. I get that. You don't want the guy to, right, because you know that I would bring it up at the wrong time and, like on the show, like guess what Kane did?
You
Kane
have no filter. Yeah,
No,
you would
I
bring
don't.
everything up at the exact wrong time. You're a miracle. Case says, I think Jay's trying to tell us something.
No, I'm just asking. Like, I'm not a big drink. Like, even my wife, when we go out, we don't need to drink a lot.
Oh, I get her drunk.
Like, my wife doesn't like to fuck when she's drunk. She likes to fuck when she's sober.
That's weird. Juan says, I want to have my first drink with Kane. All right, brother. You know what? It won't be your last. You're going to want a second and a third and a fourth because that's when the party starts. I sound like the biggest fucking drunk. I sound like Tommy Lee in Motley Crue's heyday.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't drink that heavily anymore. I haven't gotten drunk since Russ's show a week and a half ago.
Another thing I don't understand is those people that drink in the morning. Like, remember when we went on the road trip? Fucking Captain George was 3 Bloody Marys in by fucking 6:30 in the morning.
Yeah, because he was excited to see us. It was new. When
Like,
you're
that
on
ruins your
vacation,
whole day.
when you're on vacation or pseudo vacation, when I was down in LVI for the week with the cousins, we drank as soon as we got up. We were drinking all day long, but you never drink. See, here's the difference. You can't drink all day if you start pounding shots. That will fuck you up. But you can absolutely go all day drinking margaritas or beer or vodka. Absolutely. And you just maintain a nice buzz the entire day, and it's wonderful. Look at my face.
I know. You got so excited. I feel like you just saw a naked woman. Maybe.
If I saw a naked woman, I'd be like, seen it. But even though I've seen a Bloody Mary, every time it comes to me, every time it's delivered, wow. If they do it right. If you just put a thing of celery in there, I'm going to be very disappointed.
So now, okay, then we'll get off the drinking thing. So are you the type of person that could literally have a full meal with an alcoholic beverage? Because to me, no. And
That's the stupidest question I've ever
no,
heard.
because why would...
Oh, my God.
No,
Can
wait
you
a minute.
eat and
No,
drink?
because I feel like alcohol,
Yeah,
like if you're
yes.
eating... No, that's fucking stupid.
Dude, have you ever heard... What do Italians do? They drink wine with their food.
No, I'm
It
not talking about
enhances the
wine.
flavor.
Wine
Well,
is...
that's alcohol.
No, wine... I'm talking about, like, yo, give me a Tito's and
Yeah,
cranberry,
dude,
and I want... And give me a hamburger.
Beer and a burger, beer
No
and
way,
pizza.
dude.
These are famous combinations that America loves. Pizza and a beer, man. You go to the ball game, you get a slice. You get a beer, you get a hot dog, you get a beer, you get a burger, you get a beer. Dude, there are restaurants, there are bars where you can go and they have a pairing menu. This burger goes with that beer. This goes with that beer. Of course you can drink while you eat.
I just
It's
don't...
not like sitting at Denny's in the smoking section. I don't understand people who smoke when they eat. That's disgusting.
No, but to me, to have a beer and a hamburger is fucking disgusting because beer is disgusting.
You're so fucking weird.
I don't know.
So weird. Margaritas and tacos? I mean, what are you kidding me? Go over to Jose Tejas and get a nice Mexican dish as you're slurping down a giant frozen marg? Oh, my God. I want to go now. Let's end the show.
Actually, you made that sound really good. Believe
Fuck.
it. Yeah, you made it sound good.
It's delightful.
No, but like, for instance, if I was...
That's living.
I don't know. I just feel like I would have to just turn to soda while I'm eating a hamburger and then go back to the beer.
Yeah. See, nothing gets me excited anymore. I was thinking about this earlier. Like, literally, nothing excites me anymore. However, as we're talking about this...
You're getting excited.
I guess I found something that's kind of exciting to me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like, veer in a different direction. I'm just curious because, I don't know. Everybody said, you and your wife don't ever drink. How do you have a good time together? And then I'm starting to think, well, maybe that's why we hate each other.
Could be.
We need to drink together.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I think in your head, you just think too many bad things about it. You just have all these misconceptions about drinking. It's like, it's just, I can't drink and eat. Who are you?
I've tried it. Can't do it.
It's like, things that used to give me joy but don't. Drinking is not on that list, but like somebody asked me if I wanted to go to Six Flags the other day. Great Adventure. And I used to love roller coasters, and it did get me excited. I'm like, nah, I don't want to go. But you love roller coaster. I'm kind of over that now.
So if you could like magically transport to the front of the line at the roller coaster and get on it, would you go?
Well, since I'm not bewitched, that can't
No,
happen.
but what I'm saying is it the whole experience, meaning I got to get in the car, I got to wait online, and I got to walk through the park.
Yeah, but they're not, I get queasy easier now. Having lots of plans on weekends is something I used to be into, but now I don't really. If I have an open schedule on the weekend, I'm fucking happy. Right? Oh, I got nothing to do. This is fucking amazing. I hate when I have stuff to do. I used to want to travel. I don't understand people who want to travel and see the world.
You know what? Pop this open. I'm going to drink on today's show right now.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah. Can you join me?
No. I got to get up at 3 a.m.
You really want me to open it?
Yeah, open it.
Yeah, do you want to travel? I have no desire to travel.
No, I don't.
always thought my mom was weird for that. Like, she didn't want to come to New York to see me. She's like, no, I'm fine here in the house in Minnesota. But I get it now. Like, and I used to say that I wanted to go to Australia someday, but that was a lie. I don't want to go fight huge spiders. Dude, I saw a video the other day. Some dude was live on TikTok. I wasn't watching his live stream because he was just cleaning his room, but he posted the highlight. He's in Australia, and he's just, throwing shit in the closet and making his bed, and he pulls a pillow away from the wall, and he goes, he screams, and he, like, whatever he saw turned him instantly gay. There was a wolf spider on his headboard about the size, bigger than your fist.
Shut up.
That was sleeping right behind his head. And he didn't even fucking know. Sorry, don't want to deal with that. Don't want to go to Australia. Don't want to go. I don't need to go anywhere. I can see it. Everything is in high def these days. You can see it right on TV. I don't need to go. You know what? I would go experience Israel. I would go to Jerusalem. I would love to see.
I would too, actually.
I would love to see all of that. I would love. Can you imagine walking where Jesus walked?
Oh, yeah.
The Temple of the Mount. Can you imagine? That's the only thing that I would really want to do. But travel, that doesn't.
You know what?
Dude, this is the most beautiful country on earth. What don't we have that you have to go somewhere else to see? The ocean looks the same everywhere, pretty much.
But the water. I mean, when you go to those water. I mean,
Yeah,
I've only been
like
to
where?
Aruba.
If you go to Miami, if you go to the tropics, if you go to the Gulf of Mexico, Key West, that water looks just like Aruba water.
True. Yeah.
You're in the tropics in Key West. You don't need to go anywhere to see how much bluer can it get? Yeah, it's great, but we have that.
I would love to go to Goa. You know, Goa, India. Oof.
What the fuck you want to go to India for?
No, it's like on the outskirts of like India. It's Goa. It's like this. It's I don't know. You got to look it up.
But you're gonna get there and you're gonna look around and go like, well, it looks like home, because everything's gonna end up looking like everything else, unless you're in the middle of the desert, or on top of a mountain.
Yeah, no,
right?
you're right.
You get trees, you get your water, you get your, okay.
Is there
architecture's different in a lot of countries. That's a destination thing. I mean, like, the Italian, because they don't tear buildings down.
Right.
Like we do here. If something gets old, tear it down, build something new and character free. That's a bad thing that we do. We don't really appreciate any of our old buildings unless it's
not at all.
A ballpark.
We fucking put immigrants in it and let them ruin them.
That's true too.
Shit.
Dude, they're building a fucking high rise in Los Angeles. Fancy high rise with a gym and a doorman and all this shit for like undocumented illegal aliens. They're not going to fuck it up, are they? You really going to put them in there? You think they're going to take care of it and live like Americans do? No. You are so stupid.
And I can't even fucking get health care.
Why'd you have to steer the conversation?
I'm sorry. Because recently, since I posted that whole shit with the boxer who's I've been getting hate from my own friends saying, you believe this, you believe this, you believe this. And it's starting to stir shit up in my mind. Like, wow. We're dealing with this. This beautiful city is now ruined because of this.
Well, all you have to do next time someone argues with you about the boxers, first of all, X, Y, that's all that fucking matters.
No shit.
This is just a long-standing tradition in the Olympics. There's a guy named Henrik Ratjen from 1937. He used to run track as a woman. He ran as Dora at a track and field event in Berlin, 1937. Now, look at that face.
It's a dude.
That ain't no woman,
no,
right? So
it's a dude.
people have been doing this for a very long time in the Olympics. He was born let's see, God, he lived to be 90. He only died in 2008, this guy.
But I don't care. Like, this should be an even playing field. XY, your body makes more testosterone. You're fighting a woman. There should be an even playing field.
I know. I feel like, the more we talk, we just repeat. We repeat ourselves.
I know.
Everyone is on our side.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Everyone in the mafia agrees. Everyone that listens to this show, they've had plenty of time now to get the hell away from the show if they don't agree with what we say. So I'm assuming everyone who's left now, and we've gained a lot.
No, I agree.
We've shed some too. I mean, I remember there's one exit survey that I read. Someone was like, "Oh, I just can't take any more Kane's conspiracy theories." That's great. That's fine. Okay, goodbye. Appreciate you listening for as long as you did.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't begrudge anybody. I wouldn't listen to what I don't want to listen to either, right?
No, I get it. No,
I would
absolutely.
never subscribe to a Kamala. I was trying to think of the most insulting way to put it. I guess that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Kamala leaning podcast. I just wouldn't.
No, I know.
You can't blame anybody. By the way, this went viral. This guy from a local news channel went to his local barbershop. They have to talk politics and stuff in a barbershop. Yeah. All black guys. And it came up whether or not, the guys brought it up, whether or not Kamala Harris is black. We had that big discussion the other, was it last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might be interested to hear what these black men say.
Okay. Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Well, hold on, wait, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black, yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black, yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
It feel like she black when she want to be. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to be honest.
I feel that same.
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah, she uses the black card when she have to.
Wow, it's huge. I'm just saying, I've heard this is huge.
Okay, so that's interesting. My follow-up question is, does it matter?
At this point, no. I think America's. I tell people this right now. If you really want change in this country, you would not be voting for either of the lesser of two evils. So, like, if we at that point, if we truly at that point as Americans, then we know what we need to do.
But I'm talking about this.
Whoa, where did Kane go? He closed out. Hey, guys, it's just the Jay Show. Now it's truly Jay After Dark. Sorry, what are we talking about here? So we're talking about the fact that I was just talking today. Where was I? And it was that they make you feel bad if you're a woman who's black and whatever. If you don't vote for her, you're not a true human being. Like, I don't get it. Like, I get it. And I had this conversation, and I'm going to stop talking politics after this. What I said was, I think we all lean a little Republican and lean a little Democrat. But I look at the fact is, at what time in my life was it better for me in my life? And at that time was pre-Biden. I'm just saying, and I don't want to be political, but that's truly what I feel. Truly what I feel. Again, I go to the store, 3 things for Giovanni and maybe one thing for me, and it's $85. You get what I'm saying? So, here it is. But I don't know where Kane went. Did he lose power? He might have lost power. Let's see. Maybe he's trying to get back in, because the weather's pretty bad. But yeah, so what are we talking about? You know what? I'm going to let you guys dictate the rest of the show until Kane comes back in. And of course, we're going to probably cut this part out because who the hell wants to hear me? Talk to me. What do you guys want to hear? What do you guys want to hear? Play the video. What video? What video you want to see? I didn't eject anybody. I think Kane lost power. Honestly, the weather here is awful. Kamala got him, yeah. I'm not drinking. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not drinking. My wife
had a
probably
power surge.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I said.
I had a power surge. Yeah, so I'm going to cut it. I was still good when he stopped talking about, I'm going to let's see, when he says, did you hear me when I said, all right, that's good? And I was about to shut the thing off?
No, everything got kicked out. That was the
when?
No, I think.
But
when
you heard him say they're not black, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So take it from here.
As soon as they say that they're not, that she's not black, before the guy asks the next question, cut it there.
Okay. And
why don't I trust you,
dude? I'll do it. Gotcha.
So cut it there. Cut it. You got to make sure it's the right spot, though.
Yes, I will cut it. She's not right. Okay.
Okay.
And pick it up and go.
And there you go. And that's the point I was trying to make the other day about just whenever she feels it's convenient.
It's the truth. I just think.
And they're not stupid. There's many videos out there from African Americans who think the same thing. Don't believe the polls. No. It's all fake nonsense. Yeah. She doesn't have momentum. She's not liked. I won just as many votes and delegates as she did last time she tried to run. Pretty proud of that, actually. Yeah. Got just as many as she did. Completely took away democracy. We're fighting to save democracy. You didn't even give people a chance to vote on their fucking candidate.
Yeah.
And you've heard that before, so I don't have to beat that to death.
Sure.
But yeah, so there you go. I don't know how we got on that. You turned the conversation into politics there.
Conversation.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
I actually, I didn't have anything about that on the sheet, but
that's what
I
we
had
do.
the video handy though.
That's our show. Is that we just take forks in the road. So when we go, here's the fork, and we took it.
Yeah, I get it. You want to freak out CNN or MSNBC or CNBC?
Oh yeah.
On their station, on their live television, just say, hey, if you care about your money, vote for Trump. Jim Cramer, he's the money expert. And he has been for, 20, 30 years?
Yeah, I mean,
He was on CNBC and he had this to say, because the stocks are crashing, this, that, and the other.
If you're in the stock market, if you care about your paycheck, you go with Trump. If that's what you do.
You do? Oh, man.
Yeah, well, he wants to cut your taxes.
Well, he wants to cut taxes.
Your taxes.
My taxes got raised enormously, as you know, under the last Trump administration.
I don't know if he wants to cut your president.
No. I'm in a blue state.
Oh, yeah, no, forget you're out.
They want to kill us.
I tried to reorganize. I tried to go to.
They want to put us out of.
No, they don't want to hear it. They don't. They never want to hear it. And I ask people who are going to vote for Kamala, I'm like, well, you're voting for her because she's a woman of color, right? And you've been browbeat. You're afraid to be called a racist or a sexist. You're afraid of the ist words. Like, what are her? No, I like her. Oh yeah, what are her policies? Nobody can ever. Nobody can answer any of that. She hasn't done one press conference. She hasn't done one thing that hasn't been scripted. She's running in the basement just like Biden did. They've got her locked in the basement. Every time she speaks without a prompter, it's just a fucking nightmare. Did you hear? You hear her describe the cloud? How the cloud works?
I saw that. Yes.
I mean, there's a plethora of videos online, and people just go on la 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 la. I don't want to look at that. I just hate Trump so bad. I'm deranged.
Yeah, it's
with my hatred for Trump. I don't really understand why I hate him so much. He was actually pretty good to me, pretty good to America, with no wars and such. But I've been told to hate him, so that's what I'm going to do.
And like I said, like you just said, it's like if you don't vote for her, then you're a feminist. You're this, or whatever it is.
They're scary socialists, bordering on communists.
Yeah. Gun
grabbing communists. This Walls guy, this vice president that she picked from Minnesota, he's horrible. Awful. He had really draconian lockdown laws during COVID. And he instituted a number for the public to rat. They call the number to rat on your neighbor. If you see your neighbor breaking my laws, you rat him out and we'll come get him. We'll round him up. What does that sound like to you?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
I mean, that's just one of the things. He also said that he'll take your kids if you don't agree to let your kid go through surgery, like cut off his dick, boobs, whatever it is. If you won't let your kid transition, we'll come take your kids. He's all for that.
Fuck that.
He just signed a bill that gives illegal aliens a driver's license. So now then, if they have a driver's license, why shouldn't you make them show it to vote? Oh, wait, that's because they think the blacks are too dumb to find their way to the DMV to get a license.
So much. I get it.
Anyhow. Hey, so the pole vaulter with the big wiener?
Yes. Why did I
What
say
a
it like
segue.
that?
Serious politics to... Yeah, check out this guy's cock. He got an offer from Cam Soda. Cam Soda does this a lot if somebody makes it into the spotlight for a sexual reason. Or not even a sexual reason. They become famous for whatever. They probably offered Haktua girl Haley something.
Oh, yeah.
I just
yeah.
didn't hear about it. But this guy whose dick knocked the bar off the pole thing has now been offered $250,000 to do a 1-hour live cam show on Cam Soda.
Of just his dick.
His porn. Well, I mean, I suppose he could do whatever, but the point is he's got to show what he has. $250,000, 1 hour, get naked, do, I don't know the ins and outs. I haven't seen the offer letter.
Let's be honest.
Here's a part of it.
Okay.
Although you didn't bring home the gold, you can still capture the gold from your fans via Cam Soda. That has to count for something, right? Plus, you won't have those restrictive compression shorts holding you back. So feel free to let it all out and show the world why you should have your own Olympic competition next time around. Yeah, why does he even need a pole? You just get hard and thrust himself.
My thing is, we've seen it. Those pants. You saw everything. Now you're just going to see it in different color, like the natural colors. Like, do it. Would you do it for $250,000?
That's not enough.
Really?
That's not enough. Fuck no.
For
no
1
way.
hour?
First of all, you're a serious athlete. I would assume. Not everybody is
money hungry.
Not everybody's money hungry, and not everybody. I mean, a lot of us are, but most of us wouldn't go to the depths of an OnlyFans showing their cock. You got to live with that the rest of your life. At some point in your life, I feel like you're gonna regret that. Oh, I shouldn't have done all those collabs. There was one crazy bitch. She's on a podcast. I should have grabbed the sound, but she was insisting that she's a virgin. She goes, I'm a virgin. Because the one girl, it was two girls, the host and then the girl she was interviewing. She goes, what's your body count? Girl's like, oh, I don't know, but I'm a virgin. She's like, well, wait a minute. You have an OnlyFans. Well, yeah, those are collabs. That's for work. I don't count that. And then the other girl was like, oh, I see.
Wait a minute.
So the other girl was in agreement. She was like, oh, no, I get it. Yeah, so you're a virgin. Yeah.
So wait a minute. So there's penetration. Sex is happening on her OnlyFans.
She gets fucked on her OnlyFans.
And she's a virgin.
She calls them collabs, as everybody else does, to make themselves feel better. Because they know porn star or, prostitute. Or there's no better word than collab, because that can mean anything, right? So they, gloss over the turd there. But yeah, the host agreed. Oh no, yeah, you're a virgin still.
That's so So what's the number that you would have to be offered to do an hour to show?
I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it.
There has to do.
At one point, I'm going to have to face God, have to face Jesus, and go like, shouldn't have done that. Sorry about that.
You don't think God would understand? Like, come on, dude.
Well, but it's different for those of us. For those of us who are aware of Jesus, and we know the promises, we know the sacrifice, we know that he forgives sin, but you can't go into it going, oh, he'll just forgive me because that's what Jesus does.
What if your goal was...
You can't sin with that in mind.
No,
you have to try to be as good as you can.
But what if you tithe with that income?
That doesn't take away from the fact that you're just kind of going, yeah, I know you said not to do this, and I probably shouldn't because my heart's really telling me not to, but I'm gonna because you'll forgive me. What? No.
I don't know.
Nobody thinks about that though. And these are people I wish they would know God a little bit more, because these people don't know God.
Captain George says, I'll do it for $50.
No, fuck no.
That's called being a morning after Christian, Rachel says. I guess that's right. Right?
Yeah, sinning knowing that you're sinning, and then I'll just ask for forgiveness later. That sounds about right.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think I would do it.
Sometimes I thought about it before. Like if I had a hog, if God would have given me like an 8-9 inch cock, like I would have probably been dead. All the partying and shit that I did back in the day, and the situations that I was put in, and like, because if you got that, like you're sticking it everywhere.
No, yeah, you're fucking. Now, so
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So do you think God is looking? Well, I mean, obviously I've sinned way more, but like when I donated in college, when I donated to a sperm bank, is that a sin?
Probably, but I mean, but that's a little different too. You weren't as mature, I don't think, in your
So like it's God
in
saying
your
like
knowledge.
because who knows what if they've used it, if it was just for testing, whatever
Well, I
it
mean,
was.
sure. I mean, masturbation's a sin, so yeah, there you go. Whatever. We're all over the place.
That's all right.
And with thy spirit.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Well, how much would it take you to show your penis for an hour on Cam Soda?
If my dick was that big, as big as the guys that knocked the pole off the pole vault thing.
No, just you now.
Now?
I mean, not that anybody would want to pay to see that, but if
No.
if they were desperate for business.
So being that I've shaved, I'm fully shaved.
Oh, please. I'm taking my head fucking phones off. I don't want a fucking roadmap of your crotch. Seriously, just answer the question, yes or no. How much would it take?
I would do it for $250,000.
God almighty, Mafia, what the fuck was he just about to do?
I
swear to fucking...
I was just going to describe how nice my penis is.
Nobody wants to hear that. That's not what I asked at all.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm trying to
said,
give
would you
it...
do it for a certain amount of money, and how much money would it be? Well, funny you asked. I just did bleach my butthole, so they probably pay me extra to do that.
That's what I was trying to get at.
I got all... Fucking nasty, dude. Have you been drinking? Is that why?
No, I'm not drinking.
I thought you said you were going to drink.
No, I didn't open it. I didn't pop it open.
You see, pussy. Oh, God. We dodged a bullet. I feel like Trump. My ear is bleeding, but at least I'm not dead.
I was just going to explain why I feel like
Mafia,
I'm
the
worth
bullet
that much.
grazed you. Oh, whew.
No, but all I wasn't trying to explain the curvature of my penis.
You always over-explain.
I was just...
Shh. Stop. I don't want to know anymore.
Okay.
Oh, God. You think you shot the sniper, but he's still firing at you.
Even Tracy thinks I'm worth that much.
What?
Tracy thinks I'm worth that. 250,000. She says it.
Well, she's your fucking wife. She's supposed to.
Oh, all right.
That was crazy. 2 weeks in the box.
Is that where it's in the ham story? I mean, it just...
2 weeks in the box.
Jeez.
Let's do some news.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
He says, Tracy, how do you not drink?
Oh, yeah. I know. I get it.
Ronnie said, Tracy, hit him, please.
Tracy said $1 an inch. Yeah, she's fucking...
Serious. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, all right, go ahead. Sorry.
Is Snoop Dogg making $500,000 a day at the Olympics?
God, if he is.
He is.
He's worth it, man.
Is he really? $500,000 a day to sit there and say fascism and nizzle or whatever the fuck he says now?
All right.
He doesn't give any. He doesn't add any insight. He's comic relief. He's like, what did the king have? The jester?
Yeah.
Juggles? That's what he is. We're running him out there as the court jester.
But in the way the Olympics have been, the fucking woke mess that it's been, I feel like his comic relief is needed.
Oh,
and I feel like
weird
he's worth
outfits.
that.
Oh, he's high. His glasses. I mean, but he's not worth $500,000 a day. That's insanity. An executive admitted the figure over dinner.
And he's been there for
$10 million, basically.
Yeah, because they're on the day 11 of the Olympics, right? So, wow.
Wow.
I didn't even think about it that way.
I mean, God bless him.
Yeah, for sure.
If you can get it, get it. I'm all about that, Captain Capitalism. But, geez. It's not even doing nothing. Why don't we give the athletes some of that? Cut them a piece.
Yeah.
If you win, some countries pay per medal.
Don't we pay per medal? Wait.
Maybe we do. I don't know. Look that up real quick.
Yeah, while you're talking.
I'm interested to know. And those medals really aren't worth that much. I think we learned that last Olympics. The medals themselves, I think they're not like solid gold.
No, yeah.
They're just covered in gold, or I don't know what it is, but.
I'm looking it over.
What are you finding out? I want to know before I move on.
All right, here we go. So United States pays for a silver 23,000, for a gold 38,000.
Oh, well, that's pretty good then.
South Korea pays 45 for a gold, 25 for a silver. So I mean, it's kind of little.
Is that the most? 45 for a gold?
Let me see. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. Holy fuck. If you live in you're in Hong Kong or Singapore, you're getting 768,000 per gold,
wow,
384,000 per silver, and 192,000 per bronze.
Hey, that's the price of bringing pride to your nation.
Yeah. Spain gets 102 for gold. Malaysia 216. Kazakhstan gives 250,000 per gold.
Well, they never have to really give that away.
That's because they don't get many, right? So,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like. They might
Australia,
well just, hey,
you're getting 13.
You get $1 billion if you get a gold medal.
Wow, 768,000 per gold.
Who is that?
Hong Kong.
Yeah, but is that in dollars or is that in like yen or whatever?
It's a dollar. It's a dollar sign. It's American dollar.
Okay,
U.S.
all
dollars.
Right. Wait, and how much do we get again?
We get United States gets 38,000 per gold.
Oh, okay. Doesn't sound good anymore. It sounded good before I knew what the other ones were.
Yeah. But Simone Biles, would she get four gold, I think. So she's getting 160,000.
Yeah, plus all the fucking
endorsements and shit.
Right. Yeah, she's doing all right. She deserves it. Now she's a national hero.
Yeah.
Sunday night spaghetti dinner got very saucy. Another food arrest. Guy threw pasta at his mom, hit her in the head, leaving her splattered with sauce. A verbal argument turned physical. Spaghetti made contact with the victim, who had spaghetti sauce in her hair. Officers arrived. They found him hiding behind a bush in the backyard. He was corralled by police and booked into the county jail. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Food fights.
Love it. Did you ever have food fights when you were in school? We would just
we used
randomly
to do all the time. We used to destroy the.
They would just
cafeterium.
randomly food fight, flip the tables, and we would fucking. It was amazing. I miss those days, man.
Science has shown it really does hurt to think.
Yeah.
It's true. In general, the study's senior author put it this way. In general, people really dislike mental effort. The harder people have to think, the more unpleasant they find the experience. So thinking hurts because it's so uncomfortable.
Does it talk about the topic that you're thinking about, though? Like, or is it like cognitive, like thinking about the solution to something?
I think it's just more in general, overall. Like you don't like to think about things. It's a mental effort. Whenever you got to put mental effort into figuring something out, regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
MTA worker, this is great. It was too hot for this guy. First of all, if you've ever been on the subway in the summer, you know how gross it is on the platforms. It's like the first level of hell.
Yeah, no
it really
shit.
is.
People that have never been here, he described it exactly correct. The first level of hell. The smells, the heat, it's
There was
awful.
a guy who worked down there cleaning it. First of all, boy, how bad it's bad enough after it's cleaned. How bad would it be if they're not down there? Just incredible. And then you look at like Shanghai and all these other places, Beijing, and their subway systems. They got restaurants down there. And shit.
Yeah.
All of their subway systems look like the fucking Grand Central Station, which is beautiful. Anyway, this MTA worker sliced his hand himself and then lied about being slashed on the subway in a desperate bid to have the summer off. We've all lied about work, right?
Yeah.
Usually it's just, I got the one that never fails is diarrhea because they can't question you on that.
Oh, yeah. Were they going to be like, let me see?
Yeah. Prove it. Okay. You got a screen, I'll shit through it at 50 yards. I'll put that on video for you. How do you like that? Yeah. He claimed he was cleaning a car when he was pushed from behind by an unknown male, and then the guy swung a cutting instrument at him, leaving cuts on both of his hands. But he did it to himself. He says, I went into the room, I found something in there to cut myself. I apologize for wasting everyone's time. I didn't know there were cameras on the platform.
Oh, duh.
Didn't you? On a subway platform and you work there? How did you not know?
How did you not know?
I'm surprised they worked because the elevators never work.
Yeah, you're right. Because how come when people get shot down there, you never see it?
You have to live your life assuming you're always on tape.
Yeah, especially
there are
now.
cameras everywhere. Like, Jay's probably done this in his head. I wonder if I could get away with fill in the blank with the crime. Let's just say murder. You've probably mapped it out in your head, trying to avoid the cameras, right? If I got into a unmarked van and ripped a license plate off, but they're going to see me. Like they'll be able to follow your van around every single corner you take because there's cameras everywhere. You're never going to get away.
You've never mapped anything out in your head like that?
I guess I just did now, but that's the first time I ever did that. I pretended that I was the last man on earth this morning. I was the only one on the Driscoll Bridge.
Well, you went down there, what, at 3 a.m.?
Driving to work at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it. If you don't know what the Driscoll Bridge is, it's basically, I think it is the widest as far as lanes go, the widest bridge in America.
Yeah.
This is a huge thing that some people are afraid to drive over. But I was the only fucking car on the bridge.
Did that freak you out?
It didn't freak me out, but it got my mind going. I'm like, because there were hardly any cars this morning, which was crazy. And every time I went through a period where I didn't see anybody else, I started thinking about, like, man, like what if like an EMP or what if something happened and I was the last person I'm driving? Where would I be going? I'd be going to the radio station to flick it on and see if anybody else is out there.
Almost like
and you could be the hero, you know? People
almost
start to
like in The
call.
Walking Dead, dude. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, it was nuts. It was nuts. Wow. In New Jersey, there was nobody on the road. It felt very strange.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Doctors have tried, they're warning people not to try Olympic moves at home. But there are Americans who are going to be like, well, I'm going to sue Simone Biles because she showed me how to do it. I was watching Simone Biles. If I wouldn't seen her do a backflip, then I wouldn't have tried it. It's her fault. You know how people are. They like to blame everybody else.
Stupid. And the shit that they do is just, it's amazing to watch these athletes, dude. Like, especially in the gymnastics. How they fucking flip that. I don't know. I just think it's amazing.
The doctor says a backflip is a wonderful thing to watch for those who've practiced for many years, but it can be dangerous if this is new to you. Landing on your head is never a good thing. Really bad jokes.
It's now time for...
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
There's a new AI necklace that offers companionship. Did we talk about that?
No.
I think we didn't.
No.
Oh yeah, there's an AI necklace now that you can wear. That's a constant companion. It listens to you, it talks to you. It's like a Tamagotchi. Remember those?
Yeah.
I killed my share of those.
Tamagotchi. Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, so there's an AI necklace. What happened to getting a cat? What happened for lonely people? Are you that lonely and sad that you have to... That's... Dolce & Gabbana have launched new perfumes for dogs.
Got nothing.
Yeah, I see that. They have 3 scents. 3 scents, one more powerful than the next. You got ass, more ass, and expressed ass. That's the strongest one. Because that's what dogs like, ass.
Dude, have you ever smelled a dog's ass?
No. You could call it pooch caboose.
Pooch.
Right? That'd be a good one. You see how I just stopped you? I don't want to know what a dog's ass smells like.
No. I'm saying when they need to have their anal glands expressed.
Nope. Oh. New study says that thinking hard really does hurt.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm always laughing like a hyena? Said Kamala Harris. Florida man was charged with domestic battery for hitting his mother in the head with a plate of pasta. Okay, I really feel bad about this one. I should skip it.
No, do it.
His mom was okay, but the spaghetti did leave her with a small al dente in her forehead. See? I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good at all. That's a Corey joke. He could...
No, that was good.
No, that's
good.
bad. They are really bad jokes, though. Tom Cruise will appear in the Olympics closing ceremony. He chose to participate in it because it's not his daughter's life. If she was in the room, I'd still tell that joke. I don't care. I just don't care.
Oh, shit.
An Italian Olympic gymnast is endorsed by Parmesan cheese. Oh, God. Here's another one I'm not proud of. Really sorry about this. Italian Olympic gymnast endorsed by Parmesan cheese. The deal fell through and she tried to cash a check and it was no Gouda.
Were there any holes in her story? Get it, Swiss cheese?
No, I got it. I'm just laughing at you hitting the thing for yourself. And finally, Aerosmith is retired from touring after announcing Steven Tyler's vocal injury is not recoverable. Sadly, although Steven Tyler can still walk this way, he can no longer talk this way. Again, apologies. That's horrible. Let's get the hell out of here. I think Corey. No, he wouldn't have gotten that one. He doesn't know Aerosmith song. I need sleep. I'm delirious.
Back tomorrow at 6, right? Same time, same bad channel. All right. Later, y'all.